The hype for Travis Scott's Utopia is bigger than it's ever been. And at this point, we're going to be talking about the features just because there's so many possible collaborators for this thing. And before we actually get started, guys, let us know in the comments who's one feature you want to see on Utopia. And, the whole situation now is that Travis Scott has shown that he's, designed some chains for Utopia. And Eliantte actually posted a video where they show 11 Utopia chains. And we've seen 2 rappers already rocking these chains. We've seen Young Thug, who's, put them up on his social media. And we've seen that Roddy Ricch has also been spotted wearing the Utopia chain. And have you seen the design for them? Because they're actually beautiful.
They are beautiful.
They were designed by Takashi Murakami, who also did the album covers of Kids See Ghosts and Graduation. So Travis really went all out. But, what's really interesting about the Eliantte video is that we see 11 chains. So that makes us think that there's probably going to be 11 features on Utopia. And this makes sense just because if you look at every single Travis Scott album, he has at least 10 features on every album.
Yeah, he's someone that always likes to include the features in. And if we're looking at past collaborators that could possibly be on this, The Weeknd is one of them. If you go back to, let's say, Wonderful and you look at how, that really helped him out, or, there's so many different, even James Blake could be fantastic on this. I would love to see him.
That outro on Stop Trying to Be God's amazing.
Fantastic. And even like Mile High Club is fire. It's Mile High. Mile High. Fantastic collaboration between James Blake, Metro Boomin, and Travis Scott. I'd love to see Metro Boomin on this as well, but
because they haven't worked together on a Travis album since Days Before Rodeo.
So what do you think? What do you think's gonna happen with these features? If you had to give me, let's say, 3 features that you would want to see on this throughout the whole track list, who would you give me?
I mean, it's interesting just because I feel like Travis might reunite because he kind of has 3 duos at this point, right? He has the Scotts with Kid Cudi, so I do want to see Kid Cudi on the album, of course. He has Huncho Jack with Quavo. So maybe either another Migos feature or Quavo by himself would be good. You get an Oh My This Side Part 2. I'm all in for that. And, the other duo would actually be Travis and The Weeknd, like you said before, and then Travis and Young Thug, which have been confirmed because I'm guessing Franchise is going to be on Utopia, right? Because that was a #1 song.
Franchise would Future, though.
And Young Thug, yeah. Well, Future was on the remix of it.
Okay, Future was on the remix of it.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
Okay, my bad. No, I had a fucking little brain lapse there. But
yeah.
Yes, I do think Franchise is going to be on there. Hopefully, don't fucking include that MI verse. I'm really not a fan of that, and I say that every time I talk about the potential of Utopia. But it's interesting because the collaborators make everything on a Travis project, right? They make it 1,000 times better, and he's so good at bringing in different people and bringing them together. He's literally the modern Kanye West when it comes to that.
He is, exactly.
And people have collaborated with him, and just the types of performances that we get are absolutely incredible. And we've gotten Top Dog sort of really high level collaborations. If you look at what Kendrick did on Goosebumps or Drake on Sicko Mode, he always has that one guy that comes in and absolutely wrecks it.
And he also said that for this album he's going to be working with new people, new artists. So my guesses would probably maybe be St. John, who would probably have an amazing hook on the album. Maybe someone like Snot, who's an up-and-coming rapper who's been killing it lately. I feel like he's a very diverse artist.
Lil Durk? Maybe
Lil Durk, that's possible.
I think maybe Lil Durk in there.
Yeah, and speaking of the production on this, Travis has said that he's returned to really focusing on producing his own beats by himself. Apart from that, Mike Dean is a must. He's been behind every Travis album. Apart from that, I really want to see another Tame Impala production, just because Skeletons was amazing, super psychedelic, amazing synths on it. So who are, let's say, 2 producers that you think need to be on Utopia?
Mike Dean's #1. Mike Dean, it's the sort of atmosphere that he creates, especially with his guitars and pianos and everything that goes on with it, and his synths. There's so many cool things that come with Mike Dean's production that really do fit with Travis Scott's vocals, and that's something that I need out of the producers, just someone to match the vocals and someone to be able to just craft something beautiful and something that sounds coherent, something that has all kinds of richness to it. I love everything that comes with Travis's music. At the second spot, I would probably have to give it to Metro Boomin. That's someone that I really want to see, and I don't know if he's gonna get it. Just especially because Travis did say that he wants to have his own production on this, and that it's completely his vision and whatever it is. So I think the only guy really here fit for the job is Mike Dean, to be honest with you. At the end of the day, if you were to include that second one, it would just be a toss-up, right? But I mean, if that toss-up did happen, I would give it to Metro Boomin.
But if you look at what what Metro did with Travis on Not All Heroes Wear Capes, on songs like Only One and Overdue, Travis just goes perfectly on those Metro
That's
beats,
why
man.
it would be so interesting to see them go back and make something that sounds beautiful and something that sounds coherent. And I would go through the whole album, and Metro Boomin's really good with his transitions too.
He is amazing.
He's like probably the best in the game at
that
it
was
right
the
now.
selling point on Not All Heroes Wear Capes, was those transitions from track to track.
And I think it was also probably the strongest point on Savage Mode too, for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Was the production and was those transition points. So
another guy we need on
that's
this
something
album.
crazy. Yeah,
another
go for
guy
it.
we need is ASAP Rocky, man.
Oh, I don't think we'll ever get that. I don't
Why?
think they
Because
fuck
of their
with each
past
other.
beef?
It's still going. They don't fuck with each
But
other.
I just feel like they've both dominated the psychedelic rap scene, and it would just be a perfect.
It would be beautiful.
The
but
chemistry would be amazing.
It would be beautiful, but I don't think we would ever get it.
Yeah.
If we were to get it though, like I would absolutely freak out. But yeah, they've had too much of too many complications, and we're not a beef channel, so we're not gonna talk about that.
The other sure bets would
Yeah.
probably be Don Toliver, maybe Sheck Wes, the Cactus Jack boys. So I mean,
Maybe
it'll be
Luxury
interesting.
Tax?
Maybe
Luxury Tax. I don't know if he's at that level yet. I don't even know if he put Sheck Wes on here.
I don't know. He was put on Astroworld, right? So I mean, maybe he'll make a
Yeah,
comeback.
but very different time for Sheck Wes. Like, who's really listening to Sheck Wes's music right now?
Yeah, I feel you. I think he still has his fan base though. Anyways, guys, listen, thanks for checking this out. And once again, let us know who you want to see featured on Utopia. We're doing hip-hop content on the daily here, guys. So subscribe for all the latest album updates and industry updates. We'll catch you in the next one.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching the episode. Listen, we got a lot of stuff going on here at NFR. You guys could join our community by joining our Discord chat. It's absolutely popping. The link is going to be in the bio, guys. And listen, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification tabs. We're doing daily content here at NFR Podcast. Thank you guys for sticking in, and I'll see you on the next one.